Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back again. Um, if you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Fajimi Fakayode. I'm a spiritual consultant and a traditional herbalist. And on this channel, we share different spiritual tips to help people. And so far, we have received many testimony, you know. And recently, I got on my just two recent video, the one with pawpaw and alligator pepper, various video like that. But the recent video actually got many testimonies. Although there are people that have been giving testimony privately in my WhatsApp. But well, if you cannot make it public and you find a way to come and say thank you, even not by giving anything, but your appreciation always motivate us. It let us know that what we are giving is really helping people. So we are created differently. There are some people that cannot, maybe they feel that they cannot say thank you, but in their mind they are praying, they are appreciating. So this kind of people too, they are helping us. So actually, I like my last video now, I got like 7 different people that say okay, they practice it, and there are some people that maybe they give it to their friends, and their friend practice it, the friend got the result as well. So this kind of thing motivate us, and give us more morale to post more on the channel. So and then again this morning I bring another spiritual tip. I've been receiving many requests on spiritual work. Some will say baba give us this, baba give us that, we need this, we need that. We are going to treat everything one by one, and if you stick to this channel you are really going to get a lot of spiritual work that you yourself will be you will be stronger spiritually, and you'll be able to save yourself and your own family as well. So and this particular trip I bring today, I've posted something like that, and this is the part two of it. This is the part two. So the recent one, the last time I posted the crowd puller, some people say they cannot dig their shops, maybe where they are selling their things, there's no more space to dig the land to prepare such kind of crowd puller, something you can bury in the ground. And I said those that made a new request, I promise them that the new video will be a total different. It's going to be a total different, and it's going to be something more simpler, something that you won't have to dig a ground. So and if this one too you find it really difficult, still stick to the channel, as I'm going to post another thing that you can maybe be using as maybe a soap, body scrub and all that are also working for crowd puller, and various things like that. And most especially this new as we are approaching the new year, so there are various work and planning to post very soon. There are various spiritual work and planning that I know that if you can do them before, you will have a good testimony for the new year. So that just like I said in my last post, that most of the problem you need to offload them before you get to the new year. Most of spiritual problems needs to be offloaded before new year. So and that's the more reason why I'm going to be sharing much on that topic, on that kind of bondage, how you can get yourself freed before new year. So but this particular one has has gotten a lot of requests actually. The crowd puller, it seems that it is what is one of the most popular request spiritual work that people want. So this kind of thing, you know there was a time I post a video, and this guy came to my inbox and say do you think this thing will work, because they are very simple. And I laugh. The reason I'm giving simple things on this channel is, for example, let's take this crowd puller for example. I have more than, let's say, more than 100 different types of crowd pullers that are working. The great one, even there are one that you can bury the whole cow, you can bury the whole pig, all sort of things. Very very strong crowd pullers they are. But sometimes you need to consider people as well, people that are not in a situation to get most of the items. So if you find something simple for you, just like I used to say, try to remember those in diaspora, try to remember those that are even not in diaspora, that are here, that cannot even, that are not familiar with spiritual items. So, and they want a solution as well. It is not every time you will be going to people to request something. God has created everything very beautifully, and one of the reason that one of the beautiful work of God is what we are doing here. Life is now very civilized, that to the extent that you can get spiritual work on internet. But as civilized as it is, as simple as it is that you can get spiritual work on internet, you should try to learn it very well. That is why I replied the guy that said my video used to be longer last time. In my video, that he said I used to make much explanation, I used to talk too much. Such thing is kind of embarrassing, but anyway, that's the level of his or her understanding. He doesn't know much about spirituality, I would say that. Because spiritual work, after learning, when we were learning spiritual work, spiritual learning Ifa, learning Ifa corpus, how to recite Ifa, how to do this, how to do that, there are some time we learn the teachings of it, the lecture. There are some mystery about it that you need to know as well. So it's not about, okay, you can just be stand up now and start a spiritual work. You can be so anybody can be a spiritual person. These days that everyone are doing spiritual channel, all sort of things like that, but do they really know what it takes? So, and this thing will be affecting many people. So when I make video, try to watch it to the end, so you get to know everything in details, so that there wouldn't be any mistake. So the reason why I'm sharing more simple things is because firstly I'm considering people in diaspora that can, and all these simple things as well. I used to tell people that it is not until you use human being for a ritual before you can make it. It is not until you go and buy bigger items before you can start making it, or it is not until when you hurt others before you can make it. So there are some simple things that their spiritual power are very great, more than you will see some people using human being, and at the end of the day they wouldn't make it that much. It is because their faith is attached to that it is until you use a bigger thing before you get a result. And this particular crowd puller I bring to your field today is not that big, it's not that something you have to go and spend. Even this one wouldn't cost you more than, if you are to do it, if you can get the items, this one wouldn't cost more than, let's say, 2,000 naira. It may not be even up to that. This one wouldn't cost more than $2 or something. So it's very simple and it is working as well. So there are various type of it. Sometimes when I'm just going through my archive, when I'm going through my maybe some spiritual record, and I find something simple, and I will say, this thing will cost me nothing if I share it with you. If I share it with you, if I share it with you, it's not by even maybe to get views or what YouTube are paying. How much are they paying? That we will say it is for that essence that we are. But when you have 10 things, just like I used to say, when you have 10 things and you give 2 or 3 out of it, it does not stop what you have. And that's the more reason why I'm going to show you what we are going to need for this particular tip we call a crowd puller, effective and fast crowd puller. In case you have a shop and you are not getting much customers as you want, you are not getting more sales on whatever you sell, or even if you have a gathering, if you have a concert for people that maybe you are into many things that you want people there. So if you cannot practice the last video, you can do this one, and if you can do both, no problem, because more are still coming, more crowd puller are still coming. There's a various type of it that we know. So this one we are going to need just 3 items three items. Yes, just three items. So and the first one to do this crowd puller is this. This is the guard. So you are going to get a god. We call this thing god. Yoruba, this is ado. So they are selling it. If you find where they are selling spiritual stuff, you will simply get this thing. We call it ado or whatever it's called. Or if you can get ato, so that one used to be straight. You know, this one is kind of sketchy or something. So if you can get any of both, but this thing I think is everywhere. Anywhere they are selling African stuff, anywhere they are selling spiritual ingredients, you should be able to get this thing ado. So if you, there are some that will not be like this. You know, this one has been open, so it is either I was the one who cut the edges of this thing. So you are going to get a god. Go to where they are selling African stuff, African spiritual things, Africa. Or there are some farmers that used to plant this thing. So it's a god that the bigger one has been used by palm wine tapper. You know, during the days that palm wine will be poured there. You know, the bigger one. So you are going to get a very small thing like this. You can even get something smaller. This one is quite even much a little bigger. You know, some kind of little bigger. You can get something smaller. So you go to where they are selling it and buy it. So if if it used to have some cover, you will cut it. You will use blade or maybe a knife to gently cut the edge, because we are going to put something inside. Now when you cut the edge, I want you to watch the full video, watch the end, because if you can watch the end, I'm going to do the practical scene, the practical part of this video. I'm going to show you how we do it. So if you can watch the end, you won't have to stress much, because you get to see how we do it. But you will firstly have to prepare this thing first, cut the edge of this thing and use a nail to remove whatever is inside of this god. You will remove everything inside. You will make it empty. You will make sure everything is removed, every seed inside of this thing. You used to have some seed. You will remove every seed like this. You will remove every seed. You will make sure every seed is removed. So you will make sure the gourd is empty. And when the gourd is empty, then the next thing you are going to get are the most important items. You are going to kill a wall gecko. A wall gecko. Yes, I think I have one here, although this one is dead, has been 3 days. But I'm going to show you how we do it in the practical video. This is a gecko. So you can see, although this one is remaining, I killed it last night because of this practical video. But before this morning, some rat, something have eaten it up. You know, you can see that. So this is a wall gecko. This is the skeleton of it. I'm going to kill another one that we're going to use for the practical part of this video. So this is a wall gecko. You can see that one. You are going to get a wall gecko, and the important thing you must take note of is that when you want to kill a wall gecko, I don't know how you go to do it, but make sure no part of the gecko is missing. You are going to use maybe a broom to kill it gently so that the tail will not cut, because simply when you want to kill a wall gecko, firstly the tail normally cuts off. So you are going to kill it very gently and make sure the tail is not missing. Kill it very gently. It is because we killed this one completely, but because of the rat have eaten it up, that's why it is remaining the skeleton. So you are going to kill it very gently and make sure that the any part of it is not missing. It is very important. Oh, it is very important. And then another items you are going to get after you've killed, you can firstly go and buy your god, then kill your, because it must be the day that you kill the wall gecko that you must use it, so as to avoid it being spoiled like this. So assuming you want to do it today, you might have killed the wall gecko at night. You know, sometimes wall gecko used to come out at night around 10, you know, when there is light, you will see it there. So you kill the wall gecko and buy the guard ready, so that when you kill the wall gecko at night, you will do it early in the morning. Then you will now use a nail to to mark, to make some hole here, make some hole here, in the you can see that one. So you make some hole here because we are going to put black and white thread. Because this spiritual work, we are going to hang it at the entrance of your shop, of your place. And one thing is, if people will be suspecting what you do, this work has no shade. You can put it under a curtain and use something to cover it. You can even put it under, but it must be at the entrance. You hang it up at the entrance and use something to cover it. So just like here, when some people want to do it, they will have maybe a carpenter to help them do some frames that will not be exposed. They will use it, they will put it there and cover the thing at the entrance. Or you can use anything, you can use a calendar to cover it, you can use a wallpaper or something to cover it so that it will not be showing. So because where you are going to hang it, you will firstly put a nail there and hang it there. So so as to hang it, you will firstly make a hole here. You will use a nail. Although I'm using a needle, you can use a needle or a nail. You firstly make a hole here, a hole here, and another one here, so that thread can go through this one. So that thread can go through this one. You understand? So that when you put the nails here, the needles here, you can simply put the thread through this one. You understand? So, but it must be black and white thread, like this one. So now you will now firstly make some hole here, so that you will now tie your thread around there. Let me do it so that you can see it. So now you can see that one. You also do it like this, so that any way that you do it, that you can hang it, so that you put the thread around it like this. You tie it very well. You can see that one. So you tie it, and I'm coming. Want to show you very privately so that so you make it like this. You can see, so that this one can be hanged. You see that one? So that so that's how you are going to do it. So when this one is you can firstly prepare it like this, then go and kill your wall gecko. Then after you've killed the wall gecko, then you go and get a sea salt. You go and get some salt. Some salt. You are going to get some salt. This is the salt. So you are going to get the salt. So those are the 3 items very necessary. And if you are going to watch to the end, I'm going to show you how we do this one, because I'm giving this one to someone this morning. So you are going to see how we prepare it. So you'll be able to do your own too. So it's very simple, just these 3 items. And let me give you the warning that is attached. This work, if you want to do it, it must be hanged. Some people are so adamant that they will still go and bury it. You don't bury this thing, you are going to hang it. That's the first one. Then the second one is, it must be at the entrance. Now let me give you the good news about this work. This work is working very perfectly. In fact, the day that you do this work, if you can do this work today, assuming you do this today and you hang it, no matter what you sell, you will get the customer that day. No matter what you sell, even if people have not been coming to your shop, no matter what you sell, that particular day that you do this, you will surely see someone that will come and buy something from you. And from there, the customers will be coming gradually, going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 100, as many as what you are doing. If you are people that are holding concerts, more people will be coming. No matter what, but the day that you do this, if this thing is going to work, you will surely have people that will come, have someone that will come that day to come and buy something. Surely, no matter what you sell, that person must come, in as much as you get a complete wall gecko. So that is it. It is working. So I'm going to show you in the practical video. Just watch to the end and make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, and then I'm going to show you. So before I forget, this work is going out for, just like people have asked, when are we selling our yearly work, spiritual work. So the good news is here. So this work here is a bondage remover, the complete bondage remover, the bulldozer. We call it bulldozer. So any bondage that you have encountered since the beginning of this year, so everyone should buy this now and start using it. And this one, there are 2 items inside. So the first one you have is a soap, the second one is what you'll be taking. So in case there's anything bondage, because there's a various way you can get bondages into your body from what you eat, from what you drink. There's a way that you can take bondages. If there's anything like that, if you take this work, it will remove everything that is inside and outside of you, and you will be freed completely. Your body will be freed towards the new year, and will be whatever the spiritual work you are doing, you'll be working more fastly. So this one is going out for 10,000. So those, there are two things there. The first one you'll be taking with custard or pap, hot pap or akamu, whatever you call it, and then the second soap we are going to be using it. So that's the first one. Then this second one, the big one, is body IP. So the body IP, and this one is not soap, it's not something you will be taking or drinking. The mystery about this work is it's very great thing, and I give 100 assurance on it. So if you are kind of people that are looking for papers, or maybe you want to apply for job, or you are looking for job, or people are hating you, so this thing is multi-purpose work. So you're working for different things. So if people are hating you, people are not liking you in your place of work, your boss doesn't like you, or you are not getting promotion in your work, or you are applying for something and it has not been given to you, or you know various things that like that. Even if in your work and a customer don't always come, even if customer come, they will later go, they will not buy good things like this. So this thing is here. So it's kind of, it's made with some shea butter. This thing inside of here is working. I've tested it many times, I've done it for many people. This one is going out for 15,000 naira. So, and then what you will be doing with this is, in the morning when you are going for something important, you just take little of this and put it on your novel. That's it. Just put little on your novel and go out to wherever you are going. Even if they promise, if you are going to court updates, they have planned many bad things against you, that when he comes, this is what you will do for him or her. When you get there, they will just be laughing with you. If they have planned anything bad against you, if you get there, if you have been going for something and it has not been granted to you, and you use this work, when you get there, it will surely be given to you. It is working perfectly, but it is going out for 15,000 like this. It's going out for 15,000 naira, and it can be shipped anywhere. Both of this work can be shipped anywhere around the world. So for those people asking for the work, for this year's spiritual work, so this is it. Those are the two work going out. So any of it that you need, you can contact me privately under the numbers I'm going to put in the comment section. So thank you. So these are the stuff. So the first one, as you can see, this is the wall gecko. Omonle, this is the wall gecko, live wall gecko. The salt. We will firstly put some salt into the gourd we have opened. The gourd we have first that we will firstly put some salt inside. So we'll firstly put little salt inside. You can see that. So we will now take the wall gecko live and put it inside the gourd. This is the live gecko. We will now put it. We will put the head facing down inside the gourd. As you can see how we do that. We will put the wall gecko inside. You will now pour many salt on it, so that the wall gecko will not escape. But if you have killed the wall gecko, it will still work. The wall gecko is now facing down inside the gourd. We now pour many salt on it. This is the salt, sea salt. We are pouring on it. We are pouring the sea salt on it. So this is the salt. We will pour the salt into it until the gourd is full. Until the gourd is full very well. We pour many salt as you can, as many salt as. So this one is ready now, as you can see. So as you know, the gourd is full with salt, with the gecko facing down inside the gourd. We pour many salt. So we now go and hang this one now at the entrance of the house. We now go and hang it, so that the person that needs it, when he come, we will give it to him like that. So when you prepare this must not touch the floor. This thing must not touch the floor. As it is now, we are going to hang it somewhere. If you are giving it to someone, you must hang it somewhere until the person comes and take it. But if you are to hang it, go and hang it instantly. We are now hanging it. This is it. So this one is on. we'll hang it at the wall. So we will leave it there. So this is it. We leave it there. So that is how it is done. Very simple. So that is it. Thank you for watching. It is very simple. That's how you are going to do it. So if you have not subscribed, go and subscribe and share the videos for others. Share it with your family members, share it for your friend, direct them, and give the credit to us. So this thing is going to work for you as well. I pray may the Olodumare make it work for you as you have been practicing it many times. So till the next time, I will be sharing more videos. Particularly, there's a strong spiritual work, I promise, and I'm going to post it this week or the weekend. You are going to get this very strong one. Please make sure you subscribe so you will not miss any of the updates. You will not miss any of the updates. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified instantly. Turn on the notification bell, subscribe and share, comment and like. So remain blessed till the next time.